It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Phoenix Suns. The Suns coming into this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. They suffered a blowout loss, trying to leave that one in the rear view and focus on the game at hand. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risks and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring to the table is health.
You know, the saying goes, the best ability is availability.
Oh, I like that.
And, there's truth to that. So many things factor into a player's health. Toughness, conditioning, and it's a great training staff you also need to have. It all adds up.
Do you recall who it was who said the best ability is availability?
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, really? Under what circumstances was this famous quote uttered?
I just made it up, Ernie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your honesty, which I understand is the best policy. Somebody just said that.
Wow.
Nice.
I like that. I've never heard that.
I got one, Ernie. E equals MC squared.
Ooh.
Wow.
Kenny, you got anything? No, I didn't think so.
No.
Thanks for tuning in.
To be or not to be?
That is the question.
Downing for Phoenix, the wash to the Houston Rockets. Guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, the high-quality shots are few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. They've got Silk. Rudy Gobert is out there with Thunder. And there's Doc. And it's the Monster in at the 1 spot.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos. And his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Now, here is Morris. Goodwin kicks to Chandler. Puts up the baby hook. Utah with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. The game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now here's Knight after the miss from Tyson Chandler. Chandler with a screen for Goodwin. Back to Knight, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Pushing it up. Nice ball movement by Utah. The Monster passes to George. Here's the Monster, covered by Morris. Here's the Monster. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way. But better to start fast than not.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Morris with the screen for Knight and the foul on the Monster. That's his first foul. Goes up off the pick, and the dunk by Chandler.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Here's the Monster. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Chandler with the steal. Knight dishes to Morris. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Phoenix on defense.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's the monster. Pass to Gobert. Here's the monster. Shot clock at 6. Gobert, the screen. Here's Doc. Offensive rebound. Silk passes to Gobert. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the left side wing. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. It's tipped. Here's Silk. He had 16 points in the win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 blocked shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Now, here's Tucker, trailing by 2, and it's Goodwin in the corner. Chandler a screen. Goodwin kicks to Morris. Freed up. Nice work off the pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's the monster. Gobert with a screen on Knight. The monster passes to Gobert. George moves off the pick and hammers it home.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Knight kicks to Goodwin. The baseline jam. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now, here's Tucker looking for his first basket still in this one. Knight has a 2-pointer, but they recover it. Morris a screen, 6 to shoot. It's deflected, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Knight. Utah leading. Here's the monster. Outside, George. They set the pick. Here's Silk. The step back jumper is good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And here's Phoenix. Clarkson, tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Alex Lenz checked in for Phoenix. And Utah with a change here, too. Isles checked in. Now Goodwin. 8 points his last outing. Knight wide open. Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's the monster, guarded by Len. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's 7 points for Silk.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
And first timeout of the game called for Phoenix. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. We talked about how they can best press their advantages in this game, and he told me their shot blocking to play an important role. He said, listen, obviously we want to keep them on the perimeter as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can also bottle them up inside. And Kevin, he's hoping that'll help them secure their second win in this season series.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
And that's a real pillar to any successful defense when you talk about intensity. I mean, you can't go half-heartedly or halfway.
Here's Weems following the three-pointer by Utah. That one goes. Come. Utah leading by 5. And here's Stockton. There's the pick. Pass to Wiles. Wide open look. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League. In the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and provided a spark.
You know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
Silk, shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
They'll get another chance. 9 for 3. That is good. Now here's Stockton.
And talking about TJ, guys, he put up a few interesting numbers towards the end of last season. Shot 64% from the field in March. Had 18 points in one game, 17 in another. The last game of the year, he chips in with 6 assists. So now it's up to him to put it all together on a more consistent basis.
Price is checked in for Brandon Knight. Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah. Rodney Hood comes in for Doc. Ingles passes to Silk. Nice ball movement by Utah. Lock at 6. The pass to Wiles. Tries it from 19. And it's Price with the rebound.
And, you know, getting back to TJ, yes, he needs to improve his shooting range. But what I'd like to see are major improvements on defense. I mean, he shows active hands when he's near the ball, but he can also be a bit lazy as a defender and gambles and reaches too much. That won't get it done at this level.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. This is it to Wiles. Back to Stockton. And stolen by Price. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a quick look at the numbers for Silk. Averaging 23 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option offensively.
That's why he leads the team in scoring. Almost every play feels like it runs through him.
The Suns shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Price hits them both. Stockton with it. He feeds it to Ingles. Will it go? One shot is good that time. And that's now 9 points for Silk.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Warren. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Here is Stockton. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. Deflects the pass. Wiles passes to Silk. Trying to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Wiles. Throws it down with the quick putback jam. Wiles got it all tied up now for Utah.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The hustle's great, guys, but I think we all prefer to see the finish when you can go up and throw it down like that.
It's going to be 2 free throws, 3 contact on the shot. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. 2 shots. That free throw good from Warren. And he can't hit the second. Clark Wiles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
And so here's Phoenix following the three-pointer by Utah. Len, a screen. Warren dishes to Len. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, he played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
You know, you can expect young big men to improve over time, but I didn't think anyone expected Len to jump ahead so fast.
Utah with the ball. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Stockton outside. Pass to Silk. There's a screen. Dishes it to Hood. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Silk. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And a final remark, guys, on Len. I mean, his defense was the big benefactor. I mean, he was a force in the paint and developed into a really solid rim protector.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
The Suns trailing. Price outside. The feed to Lamb. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Now Warren. 5 points in the game. Oh, that's blocked.
Just doing the job on the back rim.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now, here's Warren. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Suns in second.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive the last few weeks. They've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Warren. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wide open. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Ran a screen. Warren kicks to Lou. Feeds it to Warren. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. And it's Weems missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Wiles. Kicks to Ingles. There's the dish to Hood. There's the pass to Wiles. Shoots from 14. No luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Utah leads by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important it is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players. You know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? Have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room, because Chandler has got that covered.
Well, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them, the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way.
Or handball. Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Good out there with Finger. And it's Rudy Gobert. And there's the monster. And it's Doc in a shooting guard. And stolen by Knight. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Goodwin. It's deflected and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's right around 5 points a night, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
Here's the monster. Lets it go from 11. Some solid defense from Knight. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's the monster. Got the pass to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's the monster. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Now here's Knight. 17 points for him last game against Houston. Tucker dishes to Knight. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, It may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
The Suns have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Utah leading. He kicks it to Hood. He dishes it to Gobert. Here's Hood. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's George. Just 3 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Doc. Sinks the three-pointer. And Utah leads by 2. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams.
Now, here is George. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So. And Tucker kicks to Knight. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Off target from outside. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Passes it to Doc. Outside, George. He feeds it to Ingles. The shot. But they get it back. They get it back. Pass to Hood. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Knight. Gobert, the screen. There's the pass to Doc. George with the screen on Knight. Dishes to Gobert. Puts up the baby hook. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Corey Jefferson's checked in for Tyson Chandler. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Suns trail by 5. Outside Jefferson. Back tonight. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hood.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And George hits to Ingles to the left side wing. Here is Doc, guarded by Tucker. There's the feed to George. To the paint. It's deflected. Doc, and it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. Doc's got 5 points so far. The Suns shooting 38% in the second quarter. Defensively, they look a little bit confused. Screen by Jefferson. Knight kicks to Morris. Tries to snap the cold streak. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And it's 7 points for Markieff Morris.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the on.
Here is Doc. He has 5. Feeds to Ingles. Gobert with a screen on Knight. Ingles passes to Gobert. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Jefferson. Suns trail by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he wouldn't.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Uncovered. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hood. From the low block. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from George.
Been a nice game here for George. He has 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Lenz checked in for Morris. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. Sonny Weems checks in for Goodwin. And it's Price in for Brandon Knight. And George drops them both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now, here's Price. Comes up empty down low.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow it.
Utah calls timeout.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
A different look for Utah. Portis is checked in for George. And the Monsters subbed in for Doc. Utah leading by 5. Stockton passes to Silk. Back to Stockton. Here's the Monster, guarded by Price. Here's the Monster. He's got 5, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
For Utah, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Suns have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Utah leading by 6. To the middle. There's Wiles. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Here's Jefferson after the basket by Utah. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Jefferson. Shot off the pit. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 6 points in the bucket from Price.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Stockton. Tries from 16. Glenn grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Jefferson, a screen on Stockton. And that one's good. Price.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from them.
Outside for Stockton. Nailed from three-point land. Stockton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Suns trail by 7. Price dishes to Warren. From 13, can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And he gets it to go.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
John Moore, he's checked in for the Suns. Stockton against Price. Pass to Weems.
Tipped. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's the monster. Portis can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Utah leading by 10. Stockton outside. Pass to Wise. Back to Stockton. Shoots it up. And the shot is long.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
No good from outside.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Now here's Stockton. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Just 4 to shoot. Hit the shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's Warren. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's the monster, guarded by Price. Stockton passes to Portis. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 10. Price kicks to Weems. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Weems got his second bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
There's the dish to stop them. Pass to Portis. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the monster. He's got 7, and that one's good. Portis has got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And here's Price. 7 points in the game. Got a hand on it, but he recovers it. From deep, an absolute palm from three-point range. Price has got 10 points. And so that's the end of the first half. Utah out in front. Leading by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Brandon, tell us a bit about your opinion on the team right now in general and what's important for the team to do in the second half.
I think we're doing all right, but we always want to improve. We always want to get better, and we just want to apply the principles that we applied throughout the week. So I think we did a good job, early on. Then we started to get fatigued and get a little bit tired. So I think we got to continue to play through adversity.
Sticking to your principles is usually a good thing, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Really an incredible game from Silver.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Suns trail by 7. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Goodwin out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Chandler, and at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Tucker kicks to Goodwin. Here's Morris. Rebound, Utah. They've led by as much as 10. Here's the monster. Kicks it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Archie Goodwin picks one up.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Suns now, trailing here by 8. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Utah, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here is Knight. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. He kicks to Morris. Fires the 3. That's good. The assist that time for Knight. Knight's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Here's the monster. 7 points in the game. Outside, George. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. Nice job coming off that screen. 18 points for Silk.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Knight into the lane. No good with the elbow jumper.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
So it's Utah now. Brandon Knight missing on the 3. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
Yeah, definitely not, guys. Not with all the time that's still left in this game.
Now, here's Goodman. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Knight. Outside for George. The pass to the monster. Second chance shot. Chandler with the block. Here's the monster. He's got 7. He dishes it to Gobert. Here's Dot. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 11.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Here's the monster. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Here's George. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense. That's why teams can just still want him even late in his career.
For Utah, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. A different look for Utah. Hood comes in for Silk. And it's Joe Ingles in for the monster. That one is no good. Suns trail by 10. Clarkson, tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Here is Doc. He's got 7. Ingles kicks to Hood. Dishes to George. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Tucker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Tucker's got 6.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
Utah calls timeout.
And talking about P.J. Tucker, he's really played the same role the past 3 seasons. Excellent inside-out defender, tremendous rebounder for his size, and he really plays within his limitations, taking only shots he can make and also not turning the ball over.
And Phoenix making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gobert, and the Monsters subbed in for Doc. Jumper off the screen. The shot is off, and Phoenix will come the other way.
You know, it's funny. We talk about glue guys like Tucker being instrumental to winning the championship, but it's really about trying to find the best guys at what they do. And a case can be made that Tucker is one of the best in the NBA at what he does.
Here's the Monster. 7 points in the game. On the wing, George. He feeds it to Ingles. A shot's good on the assist by George. And Utah leads by 8.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Chandler throws it down.
Really looking like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
So it's Utah here with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Ingles. Utah the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Knight kicks to Chandler. Tucker dishes to Jefferson. Just his first attempt. Another one falls for Phoenix. Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's the Monster. He's guarded by Knight. Good. Can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Knight kicks it to Tucker. Back to Knight. The feed to Tucker. Fires the 3.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit, and it's still early. They have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
For Utah, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. First free throw is good.
And guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with the reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper. He had only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
And he makes both free throws. Now, here is Knight. He's got 8. Feeds the Len. That's good. The assist that time for Knight. Knight's got 6 assists now in the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Here's the Monster. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Ingles. Here's George. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. Plus 8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
So for the Suns, Lure comes in for Jefferson, and Sonny Weems sub in for Archie Goodwin. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Here's Lure, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Price is checked in for Brandon Knight. And Lure drops them both. Utah leading by 5. Here's the Monster. He's got 7. Pass to George. Here's the Monster. George with a screen on Price. To the paint. From the stripe. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From downtown. Rebound, Utah. Here's the Monster looking to end his cold spell, and he lays it up and in. The Monster's got 9.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that.
Playing a screen. Left side, Price. Playing a screen. The 3 ball. Price can't get that one to fall.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Suns trail by 7. Picked him clean. Inside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's the Monster, guarded by Price. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lyles got 6.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Price. Rebound, Utah. The Monster's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the paint, deflects the pass. Stolen by Warren. Passes it to Luke. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the Monster. He's got 9. Down low. George passes to Lyles. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That is good. And now it's an 11-point Utah lead.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Plan a screen. And the foul on the Monster. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Doc, he's checked in for the Monster.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
And the Suns call time here. Here's Price. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Ingles. Pass to Doc. Clock at 4. The dish to George. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's off on the first. Brandon Knight's checked in for Phoenix. Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 12. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his first foul. Here's Weems. Power down with both hands.
Heading into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here is Doc. He's got 7. Kicks to Ingles. 1:12 left in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Lyles. Clock is at 3. Here's George. Knight grabs the board.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Suns have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. First one falls for him.
T.J. Warren has been playing well. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Suns. Archie Goodwin comes in for Sonny Weems.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Suns trail by 9. Here's Goodwin. That's tipped.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
They set the pick. Knock the pass to Lyles. It's tipped and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. .30 seconds left to play here in the third. Here is Doc. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Ingles. Clock at 6. Pass to Lyles. Shoots a 3. Len grabs the board. Here's Warren. Knight for 3. That's good. Knight's got 11. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Utah leads by 6. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Here is Doc. A moment now to reset the lines. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Lyles. Doc is out there with Hood. That's Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles. And it's the three spot. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Goodwin. Outside Knight. He dishes it to Morris. He feeds it to Goodwin. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Dishes it to Ingles. Passes it to Lyles. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Here's Doc. Gobert dishes to Hood. Tries again. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Utah. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Right for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here is Doc. Pass to Lyles. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Morris with the screen for Knight. Outside Chandler. Goodwin with it. Floats one. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Here's Ingles. The pass to Lyles. And Chandler sends it down. And there's the shot clock violation. Kids get the shot off inside. Silks check in for Utah. The monster comes in for Joe Ingles. Suns trail by 7. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He drove good. Goodwin. And both free throws good for Goodwin. Utah leading by 5. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Silk. Passes it to Doc. Gobert against Chandler. Here's Silk. And Chandler sends it down. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Pass to the monster. Second chance effort.
They got off to a nice start, a good start in the first half. They've fallen off a bit here in the second half, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe they just need to pick up the intensity a bit.
Outside Knight, and it comes off the front of the rim.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
The drive by Gobert, and there's the pass to Doc. Goodwin with the steal. Morris outside. The feed now to Goodwin. There's the triple. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. They set the pick. Here's the monster. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hood. Another miss by Utah. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter to tie it up. A shot by Knight, no good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
Pass to Doc. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Utah calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told us, guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Thanks again, Doris. George is checked in for Utah.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks.
Here's the monster. Outside, George. Here's the monster. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fellas.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Morris a screen. Knight kicks it to Tucker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks. And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Silk. 22 points and 3 blocks. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
In the corner, it's Morris. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Knight kicks it to Tucker. Back to Knight. A baseline jam. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Gobert with a screen on Knight. Down low. Gobert the pass to George. Chandler with the block. Outside Knight. Feeds it to Goodwin. Lets the free fly. Rebound Utah. They've held a 12-point lead early. And now Utah, fast break. Here's the monster. Trying to break that ice cold streak.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Brandon Knight. Utah shooting 43% from the field. Out left to the wing. And Morris comes over to help. To the middle. Here's Top. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here is Knight. Up top, Morris. Morris with the screen for Knight. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. Here's the monster. It's George on the wing. Pass to the Munster. Back to George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's good from George. No good.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Here's Morris. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Goodwin with the steal. Here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. Knight. Again, the miss by Knight.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Now, here's Knight. And Tucker has it in the corner. Morris outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the Munster. The pass to Dodd. Here's the Munster. And Utah, another 3.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Timeout called. The Suns. One guy who's been getting it done is Silk.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Suns trail by 9. Knight kicks to Morris. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Utah. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's the Munster. The dish now to Gobert. 5 to shoot. And Utah again with the bucket.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Now here's Goodwin. Knight into the lane. Kicks it to Tucker. Now here's Goodwin. He's guarded closer. Knight for 3. Shots good. Knight's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Phoenix.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Here's the Munster. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And it's still a close game, really, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Now, here's Knight. Back to Morris. Gobert pulls it in.
That's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Knight kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Chandler. Out to Knight. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
Utah calls timeout. They lead by 5. 1:15 left in the fourth. .1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Passes it down. He kicks to George. To the inside. The monster. You know what? Some solid defense from Knight. Well, Phoenix shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs.
As he flipped the switch at halftime, much more effective here in the second half.
Utah's going outside the lot tonight. 17 times in fact. 7 of 17. There's the monster. Connects.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 5. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Chandler is screen. Shot off the screen. Utah with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early, so they foul intentionally. .34 seconds left in the game, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Looking at the game for the Monster, he has 9 rebounds, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And it's Phoenix's ball.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hands.
.15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, can't get it to go. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance coming from him tonight. He's been coming off a stretch of game where he just looked lost out there. To see him turning around this quickly, it's a nice surprise. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.